right, all you night readers, welcome to Tarot Nights Lenormand edition. I hope everyone is doing well. It is good to have everyone here. Always nice to have everyone here. Hello, little queen. Hello, Yvonne and Lisa, beautiful Aries and Dream Girl, happily ever after. And hey, Joe Beth. Joe Beth, you are going back home right now. So it's several hours behind where you were. So you'll be able to tell them the future when you get there. That's great. That's always exciting, right? You show up and find out that you're a couple hours. You were a couple hours ahead of them, so now you know everything that's going to happen before they do. You can predict the future. All right, so again, I hope everybody's doing good. I hope you are all well. I hope things are happy. I hope they're happy. So, Joe Beth, are you like on the plane right now? Are you on a plane right now flying? Is your seat in an upright position? Is your tray pushed forward? Yeah. Little Queen asks for Lenormand night, which is very nice. I love that you acknowledged it was Lenormand night. Thank you. For Lenormand night, will you and your boyfriend spend Thanksgiving together? Whoa. Well, we got some lilies. I'm not a big fan of Lily. Lily and I don't get along. All right, so if you want to be together on Thanksgiving, there we go. Just straighten that. A tiny bit. There we go. Good. All right, so if you really want to be together on Thanksgiving, which is your goal, you are going to have to do a couple things. You're going to have to do a few things, right? Well, the first thing is you're going to have to put away all of the fighting and all of the things that have been hurting lately. Because I think that's what's going on, right? There's fighting, there's arguing, there's hurt feelings. And it's time to sweep them away. Sweep them away, and then you have to make a choice. Is this really, of course, is this relationship really going to be for you? And then there's lilies. Lily is all about power and control. You would have to control the situation at this point, right? You would definitely have to control the whole idea of going to Thanksgiving dinner together. But I do think it's going to happen because it's all about putting down roots and growth. And that's exactly what you have there. You have roots and growth. And, well, Lily is actually, it is about power. It is about control, but it's mostly about sex. All right, fine. I said it out loud. God. And what better way to put down roots and to grow than that? But yeah, you have to make a choice as to whether or not this is going to be a good thing for you, and sweep everything else away if that's what you want. But you're going to have to find a way to move forward. If there are things going on like it's showing and like I'm seeing and all, then yeah, That's all got to go before anything good can happen. All right. You will see a lot of the same cards on Lenormand night because I always say, and I always try to tell everybody ahead of time, it's less than half the size of a tarot deck. So you have so many less cards, so you have a much better chance of seeing the same cards several times. I do shuffle them, as you can see. I try to shuffle very well. And then I cut them, and then I deal them randomly, right? So Jo Beth, how does Jay feel about you going back to your home country? How does Jay feel about you going back to your home country? I think Jay is happy for you to be going back to your home country. I think, Jay is feeling happy for you, right? For you, because you're going back to something much bigger in your home country. Whatever what you're going back for is going to be much, much bigger and much better than what you are leaving right now. But I will say you have to watch for someone who comes along during your time at your, in your home country while you are there, that may try to deceive you, may try to lie to you, may try to have a romantic relationship with you that's all built on lies while you're there. You don't have to worry. This person will not stay around very long, and you will not have this. There will not be a love connection right there. So that's how Jay is feeling. This is kind of how Jay's feeling. This is kind of how the rest of the trip. This is just a little bit of a warning about the rest of your journey home. All right. Yeah, that's what I get for you, Jo Beth. All right. StreamYard is being very strange tonight. I have not received any comments at all from anyone. So if you guys are commenting, I'm not getting it. Just saying. I am definitely not getting it. Let me go on my phone and try to get this on YouTube and see. Oh, look at all this stuff you guys are saying. My goodness. Yeah, I'm not getting any of that information here on StreamYard. So, hey, Sailor Moon. Hello, Terry Harkey. Hello, Yvonne. Yeah, there are hurt feelings. A little queen. Interesting. Lakshmi, how are you? My reading was spot on, little queen. Great. Word girl, hello. Natalia. Sarah Smith, hi. I hope you enjoyed your couples reading last night, Sarah Smith. Please tell me more about how that worked. All right. Yeah, this chat is definitely not moving. I don't like it. I'm not happy about it. I don't know what's going on. But I had trouble with StreamYard coming on, even just getting online. So I'm hoping you guys are seeing your reading. Well, apparently you are, because Little Queen commented about her reading. So So that's a good thing. Yes, I see it. I see your post. It's just everything after Joe Beth I don't see. Nothing after the two quick messages from Joe Beth. The one where she says traveling back home right now, Night Reader. That's the last message I received. But I am getting your messages here on YouTube. So okay, well that was weird, but there we go. Now I've got a whole bunch of messages. Look at that. I just got a message from Chanel. Was that the last one? Yeah, that's it. All right, so I'm getting messages again. Look at that. Well, how wonderful. All right. Chanel, you and this guy had a heart-to-heart talk, and you honestly feel better than you have in the last few days. You said what you needed to, and your question is, what are his feelings and outlook right now? All right. Yeah, it blinked off for me too. Beautiful Aries. And then when it came back, everything was back to normal. He seems to be trying more. Sarah Smith. That is that's wonderful news. That is wonderful news. I hope that continues for you because, you know, if you can make the relationship work, and that was really the only issue between the two of you, there's no real lying, cheating, or stealing, right? Any of that. As long as there's none of that stuff, you can kind of work with, okay, he's not quite so affectionate, but maybe he'll become more affectionate if we talk about it, or if someone else talks about it. So yeah, that was a good thing. All right. I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled. If I get lilies, I'm going to be just completely embarrassed. No lilies, no lilies, no lilies, no lilies. Oh, good. Sorry, Chanel. No lilies. Yeah. I just told everybody what lilies meant. I'm sure you guys caught that part of the show. All right. So. All right. Chanel, I think, so you want to know how he's feeling and what his outlook is. I think his feeling and outlook right now are, he feels like he knew what you were going to say. He knew ahead of time what you were going to say and how you were going to say it. And it was just a matter of him having to listen to it. That's kind of the way it went. Right? He listened. He listened well, I'm sure. But that's because that was all he had to do, because he already knew what you were going to say. He had pretty much, I don't think there was any shock. I don't think he showed any like super surprised kind of look when he was, when you were talking to him. I definitely don't think so. I think he just needs to end things, not with his friends. He doesn't have to end spending time with his friends, but he has to end something, right? He has to cut off the amount of time that he hangs out with his friends, or at least he definitely has to cut off the whole idea of leaving you out of the loop. If you are going to be the girlfriend If you are going to be the one, right, Miss Number One, and you're already thinking, hey, maybe I could be pregnant from this guy. It's only been 7 weeks now. And already you're thinking, hey, maybe there might be I could be a little bit pregnant by now. Well, yeah. He's got to keep you in the loop. He's got to cut out that. He's got to cut it out, right? He's got to cut it out. That whole thing of not telling you, be, man up about it. If he's, you said late 20s, you said you're both in your late 20s, and that's fine, but still he can't do that running around stuff and not talk about it. I got to imagine that if he had told you that he was going out with his friends somewhere social, and that's exactly what this card's all about. Garden is all about a social group, a social meeting, a gathering of people. I am sure that if he had told you that he was going out, things would have been okay. You would have been able to talk about it, and you would have told him okay. I don't think you would have been real upset about it. I just think that you'd be a little disappointed that you're not getting to see him, but you wouldn't have been upset because you knew, hey, at least he's telling me. And, but he decided to cut you out of that loop. So what's happening, what's going to happen is, you're going to have to navigate your way through this whole thing. You're going to really have to guide, you're going to have to use the guidance, right? And that's kind of what Stars here is all about, is guidance and navigation and hope, of course, always hope. But, you're going to have to figure out how to guide your way through this relationship, because if this happens again, if he goes out with his friends again and he's cut you out of the conversation, then something else is going on. And I don't like to say that because I was really rooting for you guys. I really, really was. But I don't know, for some reason, again, like I said last night, and I don't want you to be mad at me, but dud to stud is coming to mind. And that's or stud to dud, excuse me, is what's coming to mind. And I don't want that to be the case for you. Especially if you've gotten yourself in a motherly way. So, all right, Yvonne. So you'd like to have a family reading. Awesome. All right. You know what I mean? Okay, good. I'm glad you know what I mean, Chanel. Because, all along I've been like the super fan, right? All right, so let's see. Oh, well. I think there are a lot of barriers. There's a lot of obstacles between you and someone else, another woman in your life, right? There's many women in your life. You've got 2 daughters, you've got 5 sisters, you've got a mom, you've got a lot of women in your life. There is something though coming specifically that you can feel that there is definitely a barrier. There's definitely challenges between you and one woman, right? And if that woman does not end the way that they are going right now, things are going to not end up well. They are not going to end up the way that they want it to, not the way anyone wants it to, right? It's going to end up in mourning and grief for everyone. So I have to say, this woman really needs to she needs to find some hope. She needs to find something optimistic And I think, you're going to need a little Irish luck from the clovers. Green clovers. Yes. A little luck of the Irish is going to go a long way. That's what I get for you, Yvonne. What do you think of that? So, yeah. So, beautiful Aries, how will your job interview go that's coming up? All right, a job interview question. I love a good job interview question. All right, so how is your job interview going to go? Well, I think it's going to go very well. I think you are going to, be having it's going to be a new beginning for you, right? It's going to be a new beginning, right? Just like the stork brings the babies along, right? And that's a whole new beginning of life. Well, this is going to be a new beginning of your career, right? And you're going to grow. You're going to grow with it. You can grow within this career. You can make it, you can go far. I think you can go far. I think it's going to feel very, I think it's going to be good for your health. I think it's going to be good health-wise, which means it's not going to be really super stressful. It's just going to be, it'll be a good job for you. So don't let this eat at you. Don't let this give you anxiety or nerves about going on the interview and, getting the job or not getting the job, because I see happiness here at the end. And I think with, however this goes, which I think it's going to go your way to get the job. But whichever way it goes, I think you're going to be happy about the outcome of it throughout the whole thing, no matter what. And that's really what I'm seeing for you. So I think your job interview is going to go well. All right. All right, Dream Girl, you'd like to know, how does your Sag feel about me? How does your Sag feel about you? How does your Sag feel about you? Dream Girl. All right. There we go. Oh, let's see. What do we have? Yeah, the job you're in now is stressful. See, I told you I think that's going to be good for your health. I think this move is going to be good for your health, beautiful Aries. Mourning and grief, Yvonne. I think the ending that we were talking about with coffin, I don't know if it'll be actual death, but I do think it'll feel like that for the person, for the woman. I think she will feel like death has happened. So I don't think it's actually going to happen, though. I don't think that's going to be the case, but I do think it's going to, like I said, really feel like it. Something, I'm sure you can think of a lot of things that would be, really bad. that people would say, oh, I'd rather be dead than have this happen, right? Yeah. So, what does the Sag feel about you, Dream Girl? The Sag is feeling very clever. They think they are very clever. They think they have outsmarted you at some point. And again, we have the tree. We have tree, and tree is, again, about roots and putting down roots with this person. So don't let them get one over on you if you are really wanting to put down roots and have and grow with this person. I think this person feels like you are very loyal, right? You're a very loyal friend. You're very warm and protective. But I'm definitely seeing friend, not more than that. Good night, Yvonne. I'm definitely seeing friend there. And I think, I think you will get, I think you're going to get a message from the Sag soon. And I think it's going to be pretty quick, the message. It'll be just a short little message, maybe a text. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And I think it's going to be very short. It's not going to take long to get there. It's going to be, it's going to get there pretty quick, because this is Ryder and he's on the horse. It's going to be a very quick moving message. So it'll be, I don't think you're going to have to wait long to find out what the message is. But I do think you are going to get one. All right. But I definitely see with dog a very loyal, warm, and protective, but friend. I definitely see friend in that spot. So just want you to know that that is what I was seeing there. Yusui. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right or not. Wait, here we go. Maybe this is better. Yusui, I think. Can I please do a love reading about me and him? You're both Leos. His feelings, and when will I have contact with him? Constant contact. You're welcome, Dream Girl. I don't know what the status of your relationship with this person is, Dream Girl, but maybe you guys are just friends, and that's okay then, because that's kind of what I was seeing. But if one of you thinks it's more than a friendship, the other one doesn't. The Sagittarius person doesn't. All right, so I think it's time to make a choice right now for you with this person. I think he thinks he's very cunning, but he's also very sly. He's also very, he can be deceiving. I think this person can be deceiving. And lately, yeah, the whole idea of making a choice is, do you want to continue with this person deceiving you, or do you want to be happy in your life? That's the decision you have to make. That's what's at the crossroads, right? That's the whole theme of the reading is, you're at a crossroads. You have to make a choice, and these are your decisions: deception, continued from this person, or happiness for yourself. And I think you're going to get you'll get a message from this person telling you exactly what is going on. I think you will have contact with them soon, but I don't know that it's going to be good contact. I don't know if it's going to be the contact that you really want it to be. All right. I'm not sure that that's going to be the case. I think it's going to be, again, I think it's going to be more deception. So you have to decide what's going to be best for you. Which way do you go? You're in a separation. Oh, yeah, well, there you go. That's exactly it then. You're in a separation for a reason. And I think that reason is because he has lied about something. Oh. Hey, Jesse Angel, welcome. I did not see you sneak in. Natalia, it's good to have you here. I don't know who I've greeted because I wasn't getting anything. All right, Lisa, can you have a reading? We just had Yvonne's reading not long ago, and you heard what that one said. Don't be the woman, that's for sure. You don't want to be the woman. All right, so I think there's a lot of talk going on around your family. There's a lot of talking going on. You see all the birds, right? Lots and lots of birds, and they're all chirping and they're all talking, little chatter, right? All around. And it's all around a family because this is the house, right? House is all about that. It's about family and safety and warmth and stuff like that. So yeah, there's a lot of talking going on about the family, that someone is getting cut off from the family. Somebody's getting cut off from the way things used to be here with the whole family. And I have to say, you were always, again, a very loyal, protective companion to this person who's being cut off. But, you feel like you have to kind of do the same thing. You have lost some of your loyalty as well. And as hard as that is, right, you still have to do it because that's what's necessary, is cutting off that person or that activity from the rest of the family. Yeah, that's what I get for you. Happily ever after. Haven't seen you in a little while. It's good to have you here. I hope you are doing well. I hope you're here. I hope you're still here. Yeah, Jesse Angel, it's good to have you. I'm glad you're here. Terry Harkey, it's nice to have you too. It's great to have everybody. It's really good to have everybody. It's such a nice group here. So happily ever after, do I see Raza coming back to you for a relationship? Again, I think I think the whole idea of the reading is based all on, okay, what decision are you going to make? You're at the crossroad, and now you have to give very careful thought on which direction to go, right? Which direction do you want to go? There's a lot of talk about this, and I think I think Raza has been very social lately. I think very, very social. I think a lot of people are talking about what they have seen with Raza. However, you still feel like this could be a very still a successful relationship, and that's the direction you are going with, because you want Raza to be coming back to you. I think Raza is somebody who is self-employed, or some type of wealth they have, or has received some type of wealth and security. I'm sorry, and money, and it makes them feel very secure. And I think that's what you're looking for there. So, yeah, I definitely think and definitely feel like that's what your decisions are, right? This is kind of the idea of the whole reading. The first card in Lenormand is kind of like basically the topic of the situation. And sure enough, it's all about making that choice. Is it going to be right for you? Even if he has been, or even if Raza has been different places and doing different things socially and without you. So that is what I'm getting. Terry Harkey, you'd like a general reading. General readings are difficult with Lenormand night, but that's all right. We will do our best, because I'm not exactly sure what we're reading about, right? We don't know what some of the story is. What's the basis of the question? And I guess that'll come out again as your, whatever this first card is, that's usually the basis of the question. And the other three cards are just in support. So this is all about a message that you've received recently. It's all about a message that has come to you recently that told you someone has been very sneaky, very doing things behind your back. Someone who wants to argue with you, hurt your feelings, right? And now it's time to sweep away the pain. You have to sweep away that pain. You have to sweep away those feelings, because this is only going to continue to be bad. This will go away. This will go away. Snakes don't stay around for a long time. They usually move on pretty quickly, but I gotta say, they can do a lot of damage in the amount of time they are there. So yeah, sweep away the hurt, sweep away those hurt feelings and the pain, and find hope in something new, right? It's all about being guided in a new direction, somewhere new, about something new, with someone new. And I think that's what, that's what this message that you get is going to, this is the conclusion you're going to come to when you read the message. All right. That's what I'm getting for you, Terry Harkey. Thank you. I appreciate it. Word Girl, will you pass your November LSATs? Will you pass your November LSAT? Hey, Blossom, welcome. You're boarding right now, Joe Beth. Hello, Pooja. You can, yeah. Posting your question. Thank you. Word Girl, which would you rather? Would you rather know about your LSATs, or would you rather know about Usman? You're welcome, Terry. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes some kind of sense. Because I see where you've asked a couple times here, Word Girl, about this law school exam. And I'm kind of going with that. I'm going with the law school exam question. because I really think that's what's coming through the most. So there you go. You've committed to this already, right? You've made a commitment to passing this, the law school entrance exams, and you've really committed to it. You have really, kind of made a contract with yourself. And it's all about that commitment. I think you have already heard that it's going to be, you know when and where it's going to be, and that message came to you. So you know exactly where you're going. You feel very familiar with the place. I think even though you are nervous, right? Bear tells me you have a lot of strength in this field. Things will be good. You will have a lot, right? You'll have power, you'll have strength, you will make a career out of this. And it's going to make you feel, again, very at home, almost to the point where you could start your own home business. So you could maybe do some of the law work out of your home. And well, that's what everybody seems to be doing these days, right? Working from home. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you. I do think this is going to go okay. It's going to go well because you've got like I said, the power and the strength here, and there is a stable career at the end. That's the end, right? Is a stable career. So very good. Very good for you, word girl. All right, Jesse. You're in the process of becoming a mom. Yes, you are. I do know that. That one I know. Along with a little help from your doctor. Hopefully not too much help from your doctor. You'd like to know if you get pregnant before the year ends. Will you be pregnant before the end of the year? Will you be pregnant before the end of the year? All right. Will you be pregnant before the end of the year? All right, here we go. All right. Well, there you go. Child. Right? What's the first thing you think of when you see child, right? A new baby. You think of, okay, I'm going to have a child. And I think that's great. I think that is the whole idea, right? You want to find out. It's a secret. You want to find it out. You have the key now to find out the answers to this secret. And it's going to be a gift, right? It's always a gift. It's a gift of love and happiness and success. And it's going to be, it's beauty, right? There's beauty in the bouquet. And of course, a baby is always beautiful, no matter what. Right? But I think there's a little bit of I think there's a little confusion as to exactly when this is going to happen. When it comes to the part about will it happen by the end of the year, I think there's going to be some confusion. It's not very clear here that if it's going to be the end of the year or into next year. But I do see those things, right? These are all good things in the right direction. I think the timeline is very unclear. I just think so. That's what I'm thinking for you, Jesse Angel. So, oh, good night, Sarah. Child. What a card. What a card to pull first, right? For the first card. I told you it's all about the first card. Whatever that first card is, that's the whole main idea of your reading. And sure enough, you wanted to know about having a baby, and well, you got child. And bouquet. Bouquet is all about a gift, right? Bouquet is a gift, a beautiful gift. Happiness and success. A gift of love. It's the whole, right? It's all the good stuff. All positive. I mean, the only thing, the only thing that was unclear is the actual timeline. And well, you know, nobody can really say, okay, you are going to get pregnant on this day. Now, no matter what happened that day. I don't care what's going on. Right? Sorry, I did not put your question up there yet. But I was looking at one. Ah, Pooja, there it is. So will there be a reconciliation for me and my boyfriend? Let's see. So I think you were very committed to this relationship, right? I think there was a lot of commitment from you in this relationship. And I think you felt very optimistic that things were actually getting better in the relationship. And then things just completely ended. There was a very abrupt ending, and it was very sad. I think it made you very sad. I think it made you feel, you know, like you lost something that you had. And do I think there's going to be reconciliation because of that? No, I don't. I think that ending was just too harsh and too much of too difficult and too painful. I think, I think it's too much of all that to actually reconcile. So even though you were committed, even though you were optimistic and you thought things were getting better, they really weren't getting better. Your boyfriend was really not thinking things were better and was not really into the whole thing at the end. And I think it kind of spilled over. And that doesn't sound very good, right? Doesn't sound very happy. So, no, I don't see any reconciliation, Pooja. But that's what I got for you. Sorry. Nazma Parveen, how are you? How are you doing? It's good to have you. Lakshmi, are you still here? Are you still here, Lakshmi? Hey, Andre. Nazma, you're doing well. That's good. Nazma. I have to imagine it's pronounced Nazma. Yes, your name is Andre. That's how I welcomed you. All right, Lakshmi, if you are here, let me know. If I don't hear from you, then I'm going to move on, and I will move on to you, Nazma. And how does Rajab truly feel about you? How does Rajab really feel about you? I think Rajab feels very lucky to have you. I think Rajab is very surprised that he was able to find someone like you. That wasn't. Oh, okay, Lakshmi. I'll do you next then. I don't think he was really thinking that he lived up to what you, up to your standards, up to what you wanted. But I do think things are unclear. I think the future is unclear. I think communication is not very good between the two of you. No, Lakshmi, I'll do you next. I don't think communication is very good. I think that's been kind of cut off, or maybe there's no communication at this point. But I do think that, there is a lack of communication. And I think that's because, this person is somewhere else. They're farther away. There's a distance between the two of you, and that is making it very difficult. So, I think this person would be very happy, feel very lucky, feel very surprised that they have someone like you again, like I said. But I do think that there's a lack of communication, and I think it's to do with a distance between the two of you as well. All right. That's what I'm getting for you. Thank you. Lakshmi had a question way back here somewhere. There it is. The current feelings of Shugamar towards you. He is a Capricorn. You're a Leo. No contact in 2 years. You've had no contact in 2 years. That is a long time. I wouldn't say it's love or lust from him. I just think it's, again, I think it's a matter of, I don't think he feels extremely strongly in a love type of way. I didn't get anything about that in that reading. I just got the feeling that he felt like he was very hopeful that things would work out for you, right? And like I said, he felt very lucky to have an opportunity to be with you, or spend time with you, or talk to you even. All right, once that communication actually starts up, I think that's how it's going to be. All right, so Lakshmi, you've had no communication for 2 years, no contact, no nothing. And I think that's because there have been messages you have received about this person that have been very, very deceiving. They've really made you feel like things were not on the up and up. Things were not good right now. And you're looking for someone to put down roots with, right? You want someone to grow in a relationship with you. This whole idea of no contact with this person for 2 years tells me that they are, this would be a very short-term relationship. I think this person is very immature. And I think, just like I said, I really do think that this would be very, very short term if if there was any opportunity of going and having a relationship with this person. I don't think that they are what they are telling you they are. I don't think they are what you think they are. Let's put it that way. What you used to think. I think a lot has changed in 2 years. That's for sure. Definitely. Nazma, thank you. You love listening to my voice. It's so soothing. I appreciate that. That is always very nice to hear. Right, Andre? How you doing, Andre? I know you don't care about my you don't care about my soothing voice. Yeah. So, should you send an email to Anna, a recruiter? Will you get a job at far-fetched company? That seems very far-fetched. I had to. It's right there. Who names their company Far-Fetch? Pooja, I did your reading already. You don't have to keep posting. I did your reading way back, or a little while back. All right, let's see. You're welcome, Lakshmi. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. If anybody's new, please don't forget to subscribe. Everybody who's here, please hit like. I would appreciate that. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you get your those notifications so that you can get your daily tarot tips. I think I'm going to do tomorrow's daily tarot tip with Lenormand. What do you think? All right, so this is all about communication, right? It's all about a message. And sure enough, you're talking about an email, and well, that's what we're talking about here too. A letter is a communication. Of course, an email is just an electronic letter, right? It's all about that electronic letter. So I think that is going to get slowed down. There's going to be some kind of problem or a challenge that comes up with your email when it gets to the recruiter. I think the recruiter is going to find something that they're not so happy about or not so thrilled with, and I think they're going to have to get back to you and talk to you. I think it's going to be a longer process than you expected it to be, and you have to it comes down to now you have to make a choice, right? If this isn't going to work out, or if it's again, if there's too much of a barrier or problem in the way, then you're going to have to decide, stay at your old place or don't. And if you got to remember, you've been loyal to them for quite a while, and that loyalty really goes a long way. I think even though you may not be thrilled there and really happy to be there so much, I think they really do protect you and are happy having you as an employee. So yeah, Andre, you're really going to have to make a choice, because this email that you're sending is definitely going to have some challenges to it. So that's what I'm getting for you. That is definitely what I'm getting for you, Andre. Thank you. Thank you. Blossom, it's nice to have you here. I hope you are well. I hope you're well. So I'm trying to come up with some good ideas to do for Halloween. A Halloween spooktacular. You are very welcome, Blossom. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here. So, does your crush S have romantic feelings towards you? Whoa, come on. There we go. So your crush S has been hurt by people in the past. There has been past relationships that have been very hurtful, and they've been lied to. There's been all kinds of things around this person that have been bad. Yes, they moved on by now. Of course they've moved on, and it does take time to get over that. So now, oh, good night, Nazma. I hope you have a good night. Thank you for being here. My voice has put you to sleep. So I think S, is a little skittish about having romantic feelings for anyone. However, I think, with a little bit of conversation, a little bit of communication, I think S will become an open book to you, right? And that's all what book is about. I know that was kind of easy, wasn't it? That was a I think you're going to end up learning a lot about S, and I think that'll be good. I think that's what they want. I think they really are looking for somebody to tell their story to, who's going to understand. I think once they see you, once S really gets to spend time with you, he's going to realize what what a beautiful person you really are. And I think they'll be very happy. I think there will be I think things will start off as a good friendship. And then I think it'll move into something else. I think it'll move forward in a very quick way. I think things will move forward quickly. And suddenly, I think it'll be good news throughout the whole relationship. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, Blossom. I see you said you can't hear me. I realized when there was a problem, and I did stop talking. So I'm hoping I just kind of picked up in the same spot where I left off. So, yeah, I just picked up in the exact same spot. So you didn't miss anything. I stopped talking when I knew that there was a communication issue on my end. So, you're friends now, but he's really looking for somebody to open up to. He's going to realize that you are a very beautiful person. You are someone who makes this person very happy, and you're going to end up making S happy. And again, like I said, I think the friendship will turn into more than that, and I think it'll happen pretty quickly, because there will be that quick motion, that sudden quick whole thing right there, right? The whole idea will move forward very quickly. All right. So that is what I get for you, Blossom. All right. All right, let me take a look and see if I have any donations. I didn't before. And I don't. So that was our last reading. Yeah. So yes, you are friends. So there you go. I think it'll end up going into something more. Yeah, I think he'll develop feelings. I think you really, you guys really need to talk and let him kind of spill his guts a little bit to you. Because you said his past was not good. And if his past is not good, well, he really needs somebody to talk to. And right now, you're only friends. So as a friend, sit down and let him talk to you. And then once you are the person who is all very helpful and soothing and, showing them all the good things in life and how happy they can be, I think that will definitely develop into something else very quickly, into more than just friendship. All right, Blossom. Yeah, you are very welcome. So thank you for being here and thank you for your question. All right. So I hope you all had a good night. Thank you for being here for Lenormand night. It was always a blast. I love Lenormand night. And like I said, maybe tomorrow will be a Lenormand daily tarot tip. Ooh, wouldn't that be fun? All right. So I hope you all have a good evening or day or whatever it is, wherever you are. It's evening here. And I will see you all tomorrow at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Bye now.